What you just saw there was the trailer for the Minecraft Better Together update, which, if you didn't already know, changed a lot of things and helped form one of the major Minecraft editions that we know today, which would be the Bedrock edition. When they released this version of the game, it was very controversial because just they were forcing people off of a platform that they had gotten used to, and it was also a version of the game made for phones, so people were mad because it lacked certain things that the console editions had that the phone version did not, such as like a dedicated crafting menu. It even lacked some features like a super flat customization that it didn't get until maybe recently. I'm not even sure if it even has it yet, but I know that it lacked that for many years. It also lacked a feature that is very important in the history of Minecraft Console Edition, which would be the tutorial worlds. These worlds were so vital to so many people's journeys starting the game. You know, a lot of people have very fond memories of this world. I mean, I've played it before. If you've heard of Minecraft, if you've played it for a long time, you've probably played it or at least heard of it and seen it. But yeah, that's another thing that people were kind of mad about. Overall, people could just tell that the game was not made to be played with an Xbox controller, with a PlayStation controller. Just, it was made for your phone. It was made to be played with your hands. It was made to run on small little phone devices, not gaming consoles. But Microsoft needed to cut costs. They needed to, they needed to make more money. And if they can only run 2 versions of the game instead of however many they had before, it would probably bring them to around 3 or 4 different versions in total to develop. It probably costed double the amount, triple the amount just to develop the game. But this did come at a cost, and I'm sure a lot of players stopped playing because of this, or at least took a long break. So they could have lost customers, but I think overall they made more money just condensing it down into 2 versions. Anyway, my whole point in making this video was that I wanted to revisit this version and just see, was it really that bad to where all this criticism was deserved, or, was it playable? Because to this day, people still say how much they miss Legacy Console Edition and just how terrible Bedrock Edition is, and all sorts of things. But I did want to put it to the test, so this is going to be like the first official edition of Minecraft Bedrock Edition, the one that made people hate the game. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. Alright, so here we are on version 1.2.2, which the 0.2 doesn't really make a difference, but here we are on the title screen. It really looks pretty much the same as it would today, except for the background, obviously. It also highlights the menu blue. I think it does green today. I don't know what happened there. I mean, I think it looks a lot better like this, but anyway, so we have a bunch of options. We got play, achievements, settings, store. Let's look in settings real quick. We have our keyboard and mouse settings. These are just the keybinds, pretty usual. Those are probably still all here today. Controller, touch, all this basic stuff. And then we have profile, obviously just your Microsoft profile. And then our video settings, here's where it gets more interesting. We have our brightness. Let's turn that all the way up. I like the brightness to be pretty bright. We've got render distance, we've got GUI scale, and I think a lot of settings were added in this version, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure what plutonium mode is. I will have to check that, but I'll put it on the screen. Whatever it is, I will make sure everybody else knows. Anyway, it has outline selection, which I do remember this was new at the time because I did play this version of the game, and it would highlight blocks white instead of outline like it does on the Java edition, but now it's like an outline, like a black outline around the, I don't know, subtle detail, but I definitely noticed it. But anyway, outside of that, we got the store, which is just probably the Minecraft marketplace, which I don't think it will load anymore, but it had its time. Anyway, let's get right into it. Play, we got worlds, friends, servers. Yeah, immediately you can see all realms have been updated. You need to update your game to continue playing realms. So you can't play realms on this version. You can probably play with friends. I've seen a guy do videos about they have active servers on these old versions of the game, which is interesting to me. Like, I don't know who's really playing that. They had featured servers coming soon, so I'm assuming they just wanted to throw this version just straight out there. They didn't even have featured servers yet. Like, we used to have cool little mini games on the Xbox, but now we don't even get featured servers. So, and then we got create new world or realm. You know, they're really trying to sell you the realm here. It doesn't say a price per month, but you can add infinite members and play online with up to 10 friends. Yeah, basically just a realm, whatever. We're gonna create a new world today. Where do you want to begin? Create a new world. I believe this showed like worlds that you can buy from the shop at some point. I think it still does that to this day. I'm not too sure. And then this screen I think still looks pretty much the same. If not, they might have updated it recently. But yeah, so for our world, let's just call it I hate this game, because that's probably how people felt when they were playing it for the first time. I don't know. Anyway, survival. Let's see our options here. We got normal, we can do peaceful, easy, hard. There was no hardcore mode yet. And then we've got flat, infinite, and old. Old is like, it was 256 by 256 if I remember correctly, because before Pocket Edition had infinite worlds, it was small worlds, similar to the Xbox 360, but not quite. And then it had all these cheats options. If you want to activate cheats, you can, which was a newer edition. It wasn't added in this version, but it was newer. So at least they gave us starting map and bonus chest, which we'll just turn those on for the fun of it, because yeah, those were console edition features that they tried to move over. They tried to help us a little bit. All right, wait, here we are in the world already. So immediately, very, very smooth immediately. Like, we didn't even have to load. Like, Java Edition will take like just a little bit to, you know, smoothen out, but this version, no. Might just because it's so old and it's made for phones, I don't know. But anyway, we've got a chest full of some complete some nonsense. That's all I have to say. Well, we'll just take all of it just for fun. We'll see what we can do with it. Actually, I don't know if I want this or this. Like, I don't know. But I guess we can use the axe to start chopping down trees. We can check out our empty starter map. Let's just start it right here. It does, wow, it does give you a pretty big map. I don't know if it still does that, but anyway, let's go ahead and chop down some trees while I talk about my memory of this update. And so when this came out, I was also playing on this version of the game, but I was playing on the phone, so I was already used to the whole Pocket Edition phone style game of it all. But I do remember whenever I first got this update, that was when my phone started being so slow. Yeah, this update definitely added some heft to the code. It added a lot of things that, you know, it didn't have before. We got banners, we got parrots, we got cross-play between devices, obviously. I can't think of anything else. What else did we get? We got music discs, we got... I think this might have been the version that added music to the game, where you could, like, where you didn't... It used to be like a pack on the Microsoft Store, but now it was just implemented into the game, so it would have, like, the C418 tracks playing in the back like any other version would. You know, they tried to rush it out, you know. They tried to act like they cared about everybody here, but, you know, it is what it is. Let me actually turn the volume down a little bit, just so that it's not too loud. But yeah, I don't know. I just think that this version of the game was very... I didn't have an issue with it, obviously, but I can see why people did. Like, for example, this crafting menu, it was different. You had to get used to this. If you were used to the Xbox, this is completely different. Like, it's not, you know, it's not what it was. I'll put up on screen what the Xbox One looked like. it had buttons where you could press. I don't know. But yeah, let's start making a pickaxe, and I'm actually gonna look into some major bugs that were in this version. We'll see if we can try to test them out, or some complaints that people had with it, and we're gonna see if we can find some things and kind of just mess with those. Okay, so I looked it up and it didn't actually say much about any bugs or glitches. It was just mostly people being annoyed that it didn't have, let's get him. Yeah, come here. Maybe this can be a bug or glitch, like the Enderman won't move. I don't. He's too scared to teleport. Oof. Come on. Where is he? I know if I go out of this tree, he's gonna get me, so I don't really want to kill him with my hands now. Yeah, maybe that can be a glitch in this game, like the Endermen just don't really get you. He's over here. He is. Where is he? Alright, we got him and we didn't even get an ender pearl. So, that's okay. Yeah, but no, I didn't see any glitches. It was just mostly like stuttering, unresponsive UI, which I haven't had a problem with yet. I haven't had any stuttering. Maybe it's because my graphics card and CPU is like many years newer than this game, than this update. But yeah, I haven't had any issues so far, except when I press E and then I press escape, it kind of takes a second. I don't know, that's, maybe I'm just doing too much. Like, maybe I'm just nitpicking at it at this point, but no, yeah, so far so good. As far as my personal memory, I don't really remember anything being wrong with it. I actually remember having a laptop and it wouldn't update to this version because it was too big. Like the file size was too big because the computer only had like 32 gigabytes. Like it was like one of those cheap budget laptops, but I was happy with it, you know. It played Minecraft. If you got Optifine, and yeah, you needed Optifine, you needed all the mods that you can get. You needed 2 render distance, fast graphics, smooth lighting off, but it worked, you know. I would play Skyblock. I would make it work anyway. And another thing that they added in this version was the paper doll in the top left corner of the screen. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that is new. That was not there before. I'm gonna try to use this crafting menu so that I don't get like bored of it. Yeah, sometimes the escape key just isn't working when I want to exit the menu. That's weird. I don't know. That's odd. That's different. You can also tell that it kind of looked very flat. That the surface just looked kind of flat compared to. It still might look like this today, but it just looks like Pocket Edition, like less of everything. I don't know, but I mean, it's very weird to describe, but I do see a village over here, so we're gonna go see that. Oh, a desert temple. I couldn't tell you the last time I seen a desert temple. That is crazy. Oh, I just got reminded, another thing this version added was ravines. I'm not sure if this is a ravine or not, but if it is, then that'd be cool, but it's not, and I just fell down, so that's awesome. I need some food to eat first, actually. Yeah, the escape key's not working. The escape key works fine. Like, you can see I'm doing this just fine. It's just the interface is buggy, which, there we go. I found one of the glitches that they complained about. Oh, there he is down there. Let me craft a sword so I don't have to deal with the so I don't have to fight. Shh. He didn't see us. There's another one down there, I think. There's 2. One's enchanted. Oh no. He dropped the bow. There's a oh, there's a spawner. Crap. Shoot, I shouldn't have done that. No. Stay. What's the bow have on it? Power 1? Okay, no wonder. Alright, anyway, I want to go check out that desert temple. I'm sure y'all are bored of this already, so let's go do it. I want to see what this has in store for us. We're gonna see what happens. I do want to do more videos in the future like this, just exploring more old versions. Is that another village? Hold up, this is oh, I might have to post a seed in the comments for this. This is like got a double village. I don't have any charcoal, first of all. I want like some torches so that I don't get killed. Let's get some charcoal so that I can make some torches, and let's assess the insides. Make sure there's nobody in here waiting for me. Tool. I'm gonna kill this other sheep over here and then make a bed. Alright. We're sleeping, and as soon as we wake up, we're going in that desert temple, crafting torches, going right in. Alright. Look at that. We got 8 torches. The UI is so bad. I didn't think I had problems with it before. That was weird. Wait, let's try that again. Did you see that? Kind of. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Maybe I'm tripping. Let's put torches. There's also, I think there's a lighting glitch too. Look at that. It kind of looks cool. I can't tell if it's a glitch or if it's like supposed to be like that. Where did that guy come from? That's a glitch too. Monsters just come out of nowhere, I guess. Well, I guess that made it easier for me. But jeez, don't do that again. That scared me. I was like holding my breath. Alright, so let's see. What do we got? A bunch of nonsense again. I mean, I'll take the bones in case we find a dog. Saddle's good. Wow, nothing good at all. Wow, this is actually crap. Dang. Okay. Well, I don't mind taking some TNT too. I don't know why I'm doing this like I'm gonna continue this world or something. Let's check out if these villages have a blacksmith. Well, I could have used all that rotten flesh that I found in the desert temple and traded him for an emerald, but I don't know why he wants that in the first place. That's weird. Steal these people's wheat because they don't really need it that bad, do they? So far, I'm not seeing anything too terrible. I'm hearing a bunch. Oh my god, that's a skeleton spawning. Okay, I have to go and invite them. I have to. Like, there'd be no point in this if I didn't go and invite them, because that's now they're fighting each other. So let's keep them distracted with that. But now he wants to fight me again. All right, everybody's gone. Okay. Oh my god. Hey, what did I just say? Stop. What do we got in here? Music disc. These were new. These were new at the time. Do not forget. We got some weeds. I'll take that. We've got another music disc. This is my favorite music disc, by the way. Let's go find a horse. This food and eat it. I don't need a pressure plate. I'm good, actually. I don't need it. Once again, it's fine. Alright, let's get back up here and find out. Oh yeah, find a horse. That's what we were gonna do. We need to find a horse. So that is next up on my imaginary list that I just created in my head. I don't know what comes after, but we'll figure that out later. Here's one. I found one. Look at that. Quick. So this is a slow horse though. I can just tell. Like, just look at it. Walking so slow. It's the ones that love you immediately that are just so slow. Maybe it'll give me a ride to my next option. It might be faster to just walk. Yeah, I'm gonna walk. I feel bad though, because usually you don't get them first try. So I think the black horses are faster. I can't remember. It's either the black ones or the white ones that are usually the fastest, or it might not even matter. I just made that up in my head. I don't know, but this guy wants to get me. He won't make it here. Yeah, this guy's fast, I can tell. But he doesn't want me, so. Alright then. I might just go ahead and go back on my slow horse then. Alright, yeah, this is faster. I don't think this is that fast, but he's definitely faster than the other guy. We need to find a ravine. That's okay. Next goal. Next goal. Find a ravine. I'll probably have better luck finding one over here in the plains. Let's move. Oh goodness, what have I done? Yeah, let's look over here. I'm sure we'll find one in no time. Is this one right here? No, it's just one. I'm not seeing one. Maybe in the desert. Maybe in the desert up here. Alright, I'll get back to y'all whenever we find one. Because I'm not giving up. Is that another desert temple over here? I know it's not. There's no way. Well, I'll find the ravine eventually, but I have to explore this first. That's crazy. I guess desert temples, yeah, I used to see them a lot on these versions of the game. So they might have just been more common back then, I'm thinking. Good, it's time to... Nobody in there, nobody down there. Okay. Time to go down and find out what we got here today. Alright. Emeralds, better. More emeralds, okay. Golden apple and some emeralds. I guess they almost have like a theme, like, I don't know. Like, this one was emeralds, the other one was rotten flesh and bones. I guess this one is kind of too, but got gold. I'm not gonna take any more horse armor because I don't really need it. Can take the golden apple. I might as well take the bones, and then I guess I'll mine my way back or build my way back up. So it's fine. Oh my gosh, I think we found one. It's not that too terribly deep. Oh yes, it is. Oh, we even got the fossils. That was a thing back then. I forgot when those came out, but yeah. That's crazy. Those are super rare, I'm pretty sure. Wow. Alright, how do I contain you? Please. Alright. Can we fit you in there? Alright, yes we can. Okay. Stop. How do I get out? Let me open again. Okay. Alright, you're good. You're stuck here. And then... Alright, what do we do? Do I just go down? Should I just go down and say... To heck with it? Let's do it. Alright, so we need to fall in the water. But I kind of want some iron first. Let me go in this waterfall, and we'll make our way up from here. Alright, this is what I want right here. Let's explore this fossil structure here. I'm not sure, how rare are these? Because these are... I can't remember when they came out. Oh, we got a mine shaft too. Those aren't rare anymore, but they used to be. They used to be pretty hard to come across. But wow, this is crazy. But yeah, I think right now is a good time to just smelt some iron. Alright, we've got 6 pieces of iron, and now we can craft an iron pickaxe, which is all we need. You know what? I can craft. I feel like I'll just craft the sword. Now I have 4. You know what? This one can go. I don't really care. I don't want to spoil myself too much here, but can we see any diamonds from here? Maybe. Alright, we got 3 more. Let's make a bucket. That was the best idea I've had all day, not gonna lie. Because now I can just take some water and have a blast. Oh wow, this is not a good idea. Yeah, I forgot how slowly you go up waterfalls in these older versions. What is this? Oh, a husk. Is that what it's called? Alright, we need my torches in my hand because who knows what's gonna happen. Alright, I'm having too much fun here. This might be, I don't know. But when you crouch, it just goes right down. It doesn't even like have a little, I don't know. Y'all notice that? I don't know. Alright, I think I'm almost ready to just jump down there. I just want to look around maybe a little bit more. But other than that, what did I do? What have I done? Is it gonna stay there? Okay, it's gonna stay there. Perfect. I just want to look around, make sure I'm not missing anything up here. Might be a good idea to like, I don't know. I'll keep y'all updated on what I want to do. Torches place so fast in this version. Look, I can just go like this. Like, what the heck? Let's make our way through here. Alright, let's enter this cave. I don't want to make any mistakes. We're mining at night. You know what they say. Okay. Oh! Diamonds. Look at that. How many is it? If it's more than 3, if I can make a pickaxe, we'll just go to the Nether, because why not? But it looks like a 1 vein. I don't know. We'll see. How many do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. We've been successful. Let's make our pickaxe and we'll just mine some obsidian. We'll go to the Nether. How about that? Alright, it looks like we got 10 pieces. Did I hear something? I don't know, probably. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna take the waterfall back up. It might take me a minute, so I guess I'm gonna pause again and I'll be right back whenever I'm done with that. Alright, we are back out and we're on the other side where we need to be, but it's fine. I don't really like spider. I don't know what did that spider just, did it just try to attack me and then like go for the air? That was weird. Okay, you know what, you do you. Let's sleep real quick, take a little rest and breathe. Alright, we're back up and these guys don't burn. Oh my god, that's not good. Actually didn't know that. Anyway, we don't want to let this guy hit us because he's got hunger issues or something. Yeah, let's go ahead and make our Nether portal somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere good. We'll go to one of those desert temples actually and do it. Need flint. That's not hard to get. Alright, we found some gravel here. Throw away this fish. And we're gonna get the heck out of here. Alright, there he is. He's ready to go for a swim, it looks like. Let's keep you out of the water, please. Let's not do that. Let me get... Oh, my arm broke. Look at that. My arm is broken. I didn't know that even happened. Alright. I forgot about that completely. The horse, you can come in here. I don't really care. You can just... Come on. There's room. Plenty of space for everyone. Let's eat. Do you like bread? He eats bread? That's so weird. That's new to me. I've never heard of that. Let's build our portal. Alright, here we go. Flint steel. There we go, Nether portal. And the first version of Bedrock Edition, pretty much. Let's go see what's up in here. Oh my god, immediately aghast. 2. Oh my gosh. 3. Okay, so, yeah, that was a great idea, That was cool. I don't think I'm gonna go much farther than the Nether. I'm not planning to beat the game or anything. We'll go explore the end in creative mode. But I just wanted to get here, get as far as I could in survival mode, look for different bugs and glitches maybe. That was scary. Why do they sound like that? Oh my. Well, we sure found something, and I'm about to die. But Yeah, let me just, I'm gonna walk around as much as I can, staying alive here. Staying alive. Okay, let's move. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move. I don't have time. I don't have time to spare. I gotta eat. I got an apple. That's the best that I got. She's got an enchanted sword, doesn't she? These are all she's to me. I don't know. I don't know why. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and call it good. Call it quits for this world, and see in creative mode where we're gonna explore some other things. We're gonna take a look at the end. Alright, so here we are back in creative mode, back in our only option for a flat world that you can do. We don't have the customization anymore, remember? Like they used to on the Xbox, but they don't anymore, so that's just too bad as of this update. Alright, so we're gonna just make our end portal real quick. And the end was relatively new at this time. Alright, here we go. Alright, look at this. Looks just about the same as ever. You know, looks like the end always will, because yeah, that's just how they're never gonna update it, and it's just how it's gonna be. But anyway, I don't really know what else to cover. I tried to look for some bugs and glitches in this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and this is my first video that I have done that's kind of like this. If you do want to see more, let me know and I'll make some more videos kind of similar. But anyway, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.